This is Patrick Wisdom with the Chicago Cubs, and you're listening to Jim on Base.
Welcome back to another episode of the Jim on Base show. For today's very special guest, we're here with Patrick Wisdom. Patrick, it's good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
It's good to see you, and you had two big home runs last night. So I was curious, what is the key for you when it comes to hitting a homer? Is it that you can't try and you just got to swing through, or?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. It's swinging at good pitches mainly, swinging at strikes, and swinging at pitches that you do damage in.
So does that transcend over to the golf course? Are you a good golfer? Or?
Yeah, matter of fact, I started golfing on this trip. I like to golf. I'm not all that good, but I do enjoy going out there.
So I imagine, is there good teammates that are at golf? Is that what got you into it this trip? Or?
Yeah, we got some really good golfers on this squad. It's just nice being out with the guys and creating that team camaraderie.
I know you came up with the Cardinals, right? And now you're on the Cubs, so it's got to be kind of interesting to see both sides of the rivalry.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty fortunate, I think, to see both sides of the rivalry, like you said, and I think I'm one of probably a few players to get that, so it's pretty special.
Well, who did you grow up rooting for? Because you're from LA area, right? Marietta?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's correct. I grew up when I was younger, liking the Padres. Ken Caminiti was my guy, and then I got a little older, and I kind of transitioned to the Angels. I love Troy Gloss and Tim Salmon and Eckstein and Erstad. I could go list that whole team, but so those are the two main teams.
Those are some deep cuts right there. There's some good names.
Yeah, for sure. I also was a big fan of Mark McGwire. Had his T-shirts and his bat, when I was a little kid, and used that thing until it basically dented and no longer had any hits in it. So yeah, I was a big Mark McGwire fan too.
Well, I know you're also a dad, right? So do you have two kids, or?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, two little girls.
What's kind of the strategy in parenting? Are you the easy dad? Are you strict? Like, what's going to be your character that you play?
I think my wife and I, we have a good thing going on. We complement one another, and it's just about, we're a team. So I think that's the biggest thing. And, what does the team need? And we just, attack them together, and, we try to keep them in balance and juggling them. And, I have two girls, so it's like kind of a soft spot in my heart. So it's been an absolute joy, and I can't thank my wife enough, though. She's a real rock star.
Well, how did you guys meet, you and your wife?
Here in the Bay Area at college at St. Mary's, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you went to St. Mary's, and Ken Waldichuk on the A's went there. So is there kind of like a close-knit circle of people that went to St. Mary's that are in the league, or?
Yeah, there's a few guys in the league. You got Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin as well. Those are a few other names. But I don't know Ken all that well. I just know that he went to St. Mary's. I'm a little older, so. But it's nice to see Gales, doing well in the big leagues.
Well, what are some of your hobbies away from the game when you're trying to relax? I know you have kids. So are you able to do anything fun? Are you hunting or traveling? We love to travel. I love to do things, outside. Whether that's on the golf course or fishing. And then whatever my girls are into right now, it's like gymnastics and ballet. So. Picking up that sort of stuff, but it's a lot of fun. And I'm always curious, when you have kids, are you driving the minivan, or are you still cool, going just a sedan, or what?
Yeah, good question. No minivan yet. I don't want to say never, but not as of right now.
If you're at the store and you're trying to get some ice cream, what's the flavor you go for?
Tillamook Mudslide.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So you've been asked that before?
No, but that's just my favorite ice cream ever. Yeah, it's the best. And then if I'm going out for ice cream, it's I don't know if you ever heard of Andy's.
No.
It's like more in the Midwest.
Okay.
Frozen custard. It's by far the best thing you'll ever have.
So I'm going to be gaining about 10 pounds here. Thanks for the tips on that.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm glad to help.
Well, Patrick, one last question. I'm always curious. I've had some friends named Patrick. What do you go by in the clubhouse? Patty? Is it Patrick? Or?
Mainly Patrick. But yeah, a lot of people call me Wiz here, okay. Wizzy. But as of my name, it's Patrick. My dad's Pat. He's a Patrick too, but he goes by Pat.
Well, thanks for the time. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, likewise.
And we'll be rooting you on this year.
Thank you.